And it was a first-round win for senators opposed to a revenue-sharing formula by the Finance Committee, as they successfully managed to stall debate of the report and give them another fighting chance. Another round of debate is expected next week on Tuesday, when an amendment by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja will be debated, as well as the committee proposal that is said to have the blessings of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Mureithi with the latest in that drama.
For 7 hours Tuesday, the Senate was embroiled in a push and pull over the third-generation formula that has caused acrimony within the ranks of the House. For a majority, it was a fight for political survival, as the revenue-sharing formula has been very divisive, with counties expected to lose out in the proposed formula, ganging up to campaign against the passage of the Finance Committee-backed formula. Those opposing the formula, led by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, wore Kenyan flag ties in what they described as standing with the people of Kenya.
The book of Psalms says, I shall prepare a table in front of you of your enemies. I want to see senators voting against Makueni. I want to see senators voting and saying the chair of BBI who sits here should lose money.
I want to remind you, as I end, of the lion that chased an antelope, and the antelope fell over a cliff. And the lion asked the rock, have you seen my antelope? And the rock did not reply. He asked the other rock, have you seen my antelope? The rock did not reply. And the lion said, Mr. Speaker, you may not answer me, but you have heard me.
When we are being told BBI is proposing 35% revenue increase, where is it? Mr. Speaker, we are being told you either pass the formula or BBI will collapse. We don't care, let BBI collapse, because money is everything to us.
We are supposed to talk of equality, equity, equitable society and equitable development. But here, what we are talking about is some people are more equal than others. This is the animal farm, Mr. Speaker. Let's say the truth the way it is.
On the floor, it was a matter of who would put their case forward in the best way possible, with those supporting the Finance Committee proposal on sensing defeat, if it were to be debated, trying to find a consensus to forestall a fallout.
Let's not have winners and losers in this debate. Let's have Kenya as the winner in this debate.
There was a proposal by the Majority Whip Irungu Kangata to pass the committee proposal as is, but delay implementation for 2 years. But when a vote was put forth, majority voted to reject it.
Therefore, I oppose this motion that is supposed to mislead the people of Nyamira. That we, yes, smile for 2 years, but after 3 years we start mourning. If you want to kill us in Nyamira, kill us today.
If you tell me now, today, that you want to postpone this problem for the next 2 years or 1 year, you are being indecisive.
We cannot allow people to sit in Nairobi and make a decision for people who are living in my county, which is 1,000 kilometers from here, and they don't understand the dynamics of those counties.
Those pushing for the setting aside of the Finance Committee proposal argue that it would disadvantage marginalized counties and starve them of cash they have previously enjoyed and used for development. According to them, the committee proposal goes to benefit counties that are already established, accusing them of pushing for one man, one vote, 1 shilling slogan.
Even in this formula by the committee, the highest per capita was still 21,000 and 3,500. So the point is, if both formulas are not addressing 1 man, 1 shilling, if both formulas are not reducing the per capita discrepancy, why should you go with a formula that is hurting counties over here, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, that is political suicide for these members.
The senators opposed to the committee proposal are supporting an amendment by Senator Sakaja, who proposes that the amount of money set in the budget for the 2020-2021 financial year of 316.5 billion shillings should not be tinkered with, then subject any other monies to be forwarded to counties to the formula as proposed by the committee.
Mr. Speaker, there's nothing. The Bible says, for what does it benefit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? What will it benefit you to gain 50 million for your county and lose the unity of this country.
I am advising the current president to be more accessible for us to be enabled us to solve these problems. We would not have been here if it was more accessible. I'm telling you without being afraid. I'm not saying it for me. I'm saying it for the country.
It is now 9:05.
The clincher, however, was the postponing of the debate after it was 9 o'clock in the night.
The House therefore stands adjourned until Tuesday, 4th.
With the team opposed to the Finance Committee proposal reading mischief. They stormed out of the chamber singing patriotic tunes. Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.